All right, let's jump in and unpack these Asia travel notes of yours.
Yeah.
You've got some seriously cool spots lined up.
Yeah, you've got a bit of everything in here. It's going to be fun to dive into this.
You're starting strong with the mega cities, Tokyo, Seoul, and Singapore. And I see you've got a note here about Tokyo, something about that mix of futuristic tech and, like, ancient tradition. What stood out to you there?
Well, it's kind of mind-blowing, right? You can be in this super high-tech environment 1 minute, surrounded by gadgets and skyscrapers, and then bam, you turn a corner and you're in a peaceful garden. Maybe a traditional tea ceremony is taking place.
Yeah, you mentioned those gardens. They looked incredible.
There are like these little pockets of zen hidden in the middle of this urban jungle. It's a city of contrast, that's for sure, but somehow it all works together.
Okay, on to Seoul. I'm seeing notes about historical sites, but also Ized, the K-pop I see mentioned here.
Haha, maybe. Seoul's got it all. You've got those incredible palaces like Gyeongbokgung.
Yeah, those pictures were amazing.
They're even more impressive in person. But yeah, then you've got the whole K-pop phenomenon.
Yeah.
And it's not just the music, it's the fashion, the dance, the whole culture surrounding it. It's everywhere in Seoul, and it's infectious.
Okay, I'm already convinced. Seoul is definitely going on my list. All right, rounding out this mega city trio is Singapore. What caught your eye there?
Singapore is wild. It's like stepping into the future, but in a good way. Like, have you seen those pictures of gardens by the bay? They have these massive super trees.
Yeah, those are crazy. They're like giant metal trees covered in plants. Yeah.
Exactly. And at night, they light up. There are these light and sound shows. It's unlike anything you've ever seen. But it's not just for show. They actually clean the air, collect rainwater. It's like this perfect blend of nature and technology.
I love it. Okay, we've done the mega cities, but now we're shifting gears completely. You've got Kyoto, Siem Reap, and the Taj Mahal on your list. Those are some serious heavy hitters in terms of history and culture. Let's start with Kyoto. I see Fushimi Inari and the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove marked down here. Can you tell me more about those?
Oh, man. Fushimi Inari, you've probably seen the pictures, right? With the thousands of red torii gates winding up the mountain.
Yeah, those pictures are everywhere. It looks absolutely incredible.
It's even more impressive in person, but what's really fascinating is the meaning behind those gates. Each one represents a donation to the shrine, usually from a business hoping for good luck and prosperity.
Oh, I didn't know that. So it's like a tangible connection to people's faith and hope.
Exactly. And then the bamboo grove is just dot magical. I mean, imagine walking through this forest of towering bamboo stalks, the sunlight filtering through the leaves. It's incredibly peaceful, like a world away from the city.
Okay, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I'm adding that to my list. All right, on to Siem Reap. I can't believe you actually got to see Angkor Wat at sunrise. That's like a once-in-a-lifetime experience, right?
It really is. You know, you've seen pictures, you know it's old, but nothing prepares you for the scale of it. And at sunrise, with the light hitting those towers, it's breathtaking.
You're making me want to book a flight right now. What about the Taj Mahal? It's one of those places that's almost too beautiful to comprehend just from pictures.
It's true, pictures don't do it justice. It's like this immense monument to love, built entirely out of white marble. And the story behind it, the Emperor Shah Jahan built it for his favorite wife after she died.
Yeah, it's a pretty epic love story.
It's incredibly romantic, but beyond that, the craftsmanship is unbelievable. The intricate details, the calligraphy, the precious stones inlaid in the marble, it's like nothing you've ever seen.
Okay, so we've gone from mega cities to ancient temples, and now we're heading to dot paradise. You've got Bali, the Maldives, Phuket. You're going to be one relaxed traveler. So first up on the island, hopping itinerary, Bali. And I see you've got Ubud and Tanah Lot Temple highlighted.
Yeah.
What drew you to those spots?
Well, Ubud is all about that spiritual vibe. It's in the heart of Bali, surrounded by rice paddies and forests.
Yeah, it looks so peaceful.
It really is. You can do yoga, meditation. There are all these traditional healing arts like
It's like massage and stuff.
yeah, exactly. And then there's Tanah Lot Temple. It's built on this rock formation just off the coast.
I saw pictures. It's almost like it's floating in the water.
Right. It's especially magical at sunset. You've got the waves crashing against the rocks, the sun dipping below the horizon. It's definitely a must-see.
Okay, that's going straight on my list. All right, next we've got the Maldives. Talk about luxury. Overwater bungalows, crystal clear water. Did you do any, like, snorkeling or diving there?
Oh, absolutely. The underwater world in the Maldives is incredible. I mean, we're talking colorful coral reefs, all sorts of fish, even some sharks and rays.
Sharks. Whoa, okay. Were you nervous?
A little at first, but they're mostly harmless, and it was just amazing to see them in their natural habitat.
I bet. Okay, and last but not least, Phuket. What kind of vibe are we talking about here?
Phuket's got a bit of everything. You want those picture-perfect beaches, crystal clear water, you got it.
Yeah, the pictures I've seen are unbelievable.
But then you've also got nightlife, markets, tons of restaurants. It really depends what you're looking for. I actually took a cooking class when I was there. That was a highlight for me.
Oh, fun. What kind of food did you make?
Thai, classics, pad thai, green curry. It was challenging, but so rewarding. And I picked up some good tips from the locals.
That's awesome. Okay, we've covered some pretty incredible destinations so far, but you've also got a few places on your list that are a bit more off the beaten path. Hanoi, Jaipur, Luang Prabang. These seem like places where you can really immerse yourself in the local culture.
For sure. These were some of my favorite stops.
Let's start with Hanoi. What stood out to you there?
Hanoi is chaos, but like the best kind of chaos. The streets are a whirlwind of motorbikes, street food vendors. There's so much going on. And the food, oh my God, the food. You're going to love it.
I'm a huge foodie, so I'm ready for it.
You have to try the pho, obviously.
Of course.
But there's so much more bancha, banh mi, fresh spring rolls. It's a food lover's paradise.
I'm drooling just thinking about it. What about Jaipur? It looks absolutely incredible in pictures, all those pink buildings.
Jaipur is definitely a feast for the eyes. They call it the Pink City for a reason. The
Wow.
architecture is stunning. The Hawa Mahal, the Amber Fort, all these intricate details and vibrant colors.
Wow. It's like stepping back in time.
It is. And then, of course, you've got the markets, the textiles, the jewelry. It's a shopper's paradise, too.
Okay, you had me at Pink City, but now I'm really sold. All right, our final destination, Luang Prabang, Laos. It seems like you were drawn to this one for its tranquility and spirituality.
Definitely. It's a much slower pace than Hanoi or Jaipur. It's set on the Mekong River, surrounded by mountains and jungle. There's this incredible sense of peace.
I can see why you were drawn to that. It sounds like the perfect place to unwind after exploring those bustling cities.
Exactly. You can wander around the temples, take a boat trip down the river, just soak it all in. And the people are so friendly and welcoming. It's a really special place.
It sounds like you really connected with these places on a deeper level. Like you said, it's more than just checking things off a list. It's about those moments of connection, those experiences that stay with you long after you've returned home. It's amazing how each of these places offers something so different. You've got bustling cities, serene temples, paradise islands, each with its own unique vibe.
It's that diversity that makes Asia so incredible. There's something for everyone.
Absolutely. And it's clear from your notes, you're drawn to those places where you can really dive into the culture, experience something authentic.
Yeah, for me, that's the whole point of travel, right? It's not just about seeing the sights. It's about connecting with the people, the food, the way of life.
Totally. So I'm curious, after hearing about all these incredible destinations, is there one that's calling to you the most?
Oh, that's a tough one. I think I'd have to go with Luang Prabang.
Oh, interesting. What is it about Luang Prabang that speaks to you?
It just seems so peaceful and unspoiled, like a place where you can really disconnect from the world and reconnect with yourself. Plus, those temples look absolutely incredible.
I know, right? The architecture there is amazing. Well, I can definitely see why you'd be drawn to Luang Prabang. It sounds like the perfect place to relax, recharge, and experience a different pace of life.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely on my bucket list.
Mine too now.
Yeah.
Well, this has been an incredible journey through your travel notes.
I've enjoyed it.
You've got me itching to pack my bags and explore Asia for myself.
You should. And hey, maybe next time we can deep dive into your travel notes.
I love that idea. Until then, safe travels, everyone. We'll see you on the next deep dive.